Hey, US Geoguessr fans. Professor is here. I'm going to play another challenge from a new channel I've been watching, Geoguessing with Reldrik. Shout out Reldrik. He seems like a pretty good player. He did a good 4 rounds on that first seed that I played in his latest US video. Check out his content on YouTube. Plays a lot in our home country of the US. I mean, I guess I'm just assuming Reldrik is American, but he very well may not be. I certainly am. I'll just put it out there. I grew up in Ohio, and I currently live in the great state of West Virginia, right on the Ohio River. So would consider myself pretty good at those two states. Hopefully, we'll see one in this challenge. So just your regular old San Francisco cable car, United States map. You know it, you love it. 3 minutes moving. See how I do against Reldrik. At all, he had, I think, 5 players playing in the seed I previously published. Reldrik, you should, as I wander around this Walmart, you should join us on the US Geoguessr Discord server. Many, many awesome players there. Okay, I'm out of the Walmart. We are at Isles and West White Oaks. These street signs are very distinctive. Look at how the first letter of each one is larger. That's telling me something. This plate's also telling me something. I believe that to be an Illinois plate. I think that's what we're looking at. Although it could, I suppose, be a South Dakota plate as well. It's possible. Let's see if we can just get a few more clues here. We have a bus stop. Fitness equipment on the bus stop, huh? Montvale Drive. Montvale Drive. Why White Oaks? White Oaks. Why do I know? Oh, okay. I don't know why, things are just so difficult. That's a Texas Roadhouse. 630 area code. Do not instantly recognize that one. But, wait. No, maybe I do. 630. I tell you. I gotta be Illinois plates. White Oaks. White Oaks. I recognize them. 5572. Okay. So yeah, I was right. I just, under time pressure too. Okay, so Springfield, Illinois. Yeah, that is all making sense. That's all making sense. The University Drive and Wabash. Let's see if we can pinpoint a little bit more. My hope is that Springfield, Illinois might be a little obscure. Might be able to get some points here. Let's try to pinpoint even more. We were at a Walmart. We're at a Walmart in Springfield, Illinois. And I think it's this Walmart right here. Let's try it. No, it was a different Walmart. Reldrik, nice job getting Springfield. Playful Quay, 851. Almost 5Ks it. A player with an Indian flag. We were at a Sam's Club, not a Walmart. Darn it. SD Highway 50. Well, that makes things easy, doesn't it? I mean, it almost looks like a grainy Texas road. But it is not. Oh, this looks like a way more South Dakota scene, huh? These, beautiful green rolling hills. And then this looks way more like a South Dakota road. 407 Avenue and SD 50. Are we going to be able to locate it in time? I am not sure if there is a pattern to the state highways. I think there are, and I don't think there's very many of them. So where is 50 going to be? I see 10, so does that mean we're 10 down here by the bottom of South Dakota. 4650, yeah. And then we're at 407 Avenue. There's 471. We're near Yankton. One of my good friends in college was from Yankton, South Dakota, originally. So I've never been there, but I definitely have heard some tales about it. 407. Crap. So we must be farther away. Yeah, from Yankton. Fortunately, you're giving me 3 minutes. Reldrik. So hopefully we can get this. Yeah, here we go. We gotta be getting in on it. We are near Avon, South Dakota. It looks like there's 406. We gotta be getting close here. 408, sure. Oh, nice. Yeah, I really was on it. 5K in South Dakota, which puts me into the lead. South Dakota, if you know the grid systems, is sometimes like pretty easy to pinpoint. And this was an incredibly difficult round because even if you knew you were in South Dakota, we were on like the very outskirts of the state, right? Right on the Missouri River. Lakeside Supper Club, that makes me think Wisconsin. No, Long Lake Road, Echo Lake Ave. I think we're in a similar place. I think we're in Michigan. With the Long Lake Road, I know that's a northern Michigan suburb thing. Matamidi? What? What's Matamidi? Why have I never heard of that? I thought I knew Michigan, but maybe like that's not even where we are at all. Long Lake Road, though, is Detroit suburbs, though. Come on, right? Isn't it? City of Matamidi, Long Lake Road. I know Square Lake is in Michigan. Did I just really confuse myself here? I think I might have. Yeah, that is not Matamidi. That is not a Michigan adopt-a-highway. It's totally not. All right, things are getting interesting now. Oakdale, 60th Street North, Lincolntown. Matamidi. Matamidi sounds like Minnesota. Is that a possibility? I mean, I'm not even getting license plates or anything. Here we go. Those really, really look like Minnesota plates. Yeah, they really do. And then the 60th Street North, that also makes me think Minnesota. So I've never heard of Matamidi, and this is going to be rough. But I'm going to just assume, could we be somewhere near the Twin Cities? With the 60 Avenue North, though, that almost makes me want to go near, like, North Dakota. Is that unreasonable? I'm going to go near the Twin Cities. There's Matamidi. Okay, I found it's right next to White Bear Lake. Wow. I really pulled that out at the last minute. I just really thought it was probably MSP. And saw it, just a really small little suburb. Reldrik is still hanging. He was northeast of Duluth in Silver Bay. Incredibly beautiful part of the country. Oh, wow. Swan Sam. Some of these Indian players are very strong. I saw another player guess Lincoln, and that is not actually a bad guess because Lincoln would still have that same grid system, or at least a similar one. Dampton and Girard. Okay, Dampton and Girard. That is a Texas plate if I've ever seen one. Although the car we just passed lacked a front plate. The more I'm driving around, the more these cars are lacking front plates, which is really disturbing me. Because were we actually in Texas, we would be seeing front license plates everywhere. We really would. Although that was a Texas flag. Are we just getting like a bunch of transplants here? Is that what's happening? We get like just a bunch of people moving to Texas? Addison South. Addison South. I mean, I swear that was a Texas flag I just passed, right? We got pickup trucks everywhere. We got brown dirt everywhere. It's just those like lack of fronts. What is happening? Texas flag, though. I really feel like I have to go with Texas flag and Texas plates. Let's, with half our time remaining, zoom in on DFW. Addison. And now, look at this. We're getting, like, mountains. No, not really. But we're getting, like, hilly terrain that I wouldn't expect in Texas there. Addison. Yep. Where's Addison? Addison is, I want to say, like, northern DFW suburbs, although I could be way off. I want to say, yeah, I mean, that's all I got. And everything is like making me second guess myself. But Addison, Texas. Why do I not know where that is? 19 seconds. Maybe I can pull it out like I did with Wauwatosa, Minnesota, or wherever I was before. Matamidi. I'm going to go north, DF Dubs. Nah, it was Austin. Good job, Reldrik. Wow. Do you know your Texas? Yeah, I mean, that makes so much sense. But I guess we were just in Austin. We were like right by the airport. Impressive, Plonk, man. Impressive. Cool. Well, we made this last round very competitive. I have a narrow lead in round 5. We're in a very different environment here. It looks Appalachian. Looks like we have some low green mountains to the southwest. We're in an open interstate, or at the very least a divided highway. Perhaps a divided highway given the 55 mile an hour speed limit. We have an Alabama 77 going to the north, and we are in between Gadsden and Talladega. So here we have the 21 and 77 intersection. Talladega is, I believe, east of Birmingham, yeah. Gadsden is here. There's the 77, and so the 21 must be obviously somewhere in between here, right? So it is important, I think, that we nail this one down, especially with this much time. There is the 21. Okay. So where does that go? Here. Interesting. Okay. So we're in between Talladega and Gadsden. here, let's take a look at this sign. It might be able to help us. We're right by Rhonda's gourd room, I think is what that said. We are going northeast on 21. Cool. So that is going to help us more. So 21 is going to come in that way. We were, yeah, really on like this kind of divided highway, I guess, leading into Talladega. Going northeast that way. Do we have a cross street? Let's Jackson Trace Road. Let's see what we can do. Jackson Trace. Can't do better than 5K'ing it, so I think that's our only option left. 21. Could we be more like down here? This is difficult. Going up that way? I really doubt. It's a divided highway, though, so we almost have to be here. 21. It's got to be a divided highway, right? So maybe here? I'm going to go here. I'm not confident. Ah, close enough, right? Yeah. Okay, cool. So, Reldrik, wow. Reldrik is a solid player. Like I say, I have yet to watch a video. I didn't know what to expect at all. I'm used to playing with, some of the top US players in the world, ever. I'm not saying I compete very well with them. I'm just saying I'm used to playing with them. I had won 5K in round 2. That was in Yankton, South Dakota, or at least outside Yankton. Cool. So I break 23, but wow, he was right behind me. Really 5 solid guesses. Where did things start separating? It was in round 3. He got Austin, whereas I just really made a bad guess there at DFW. I don't think DFW would have been that dry. It looks like it was in Minnesota and South Dakota both. But, wow, 5 for 5 on the states. I got to hand it to you. Thank you. Thank you for the game. Thank you for the challenge. I'm going to keep playing them, and I'm going to keep watching your videos and see, how you do this, how you pull off some of these guesses. You got me in New Bern, and then this time you got me in Austin. I'm kicking myself more about this Austin, though, because, now that I think about it, those were Austin street signs, all the way. And, look how dry. Yeah, Austin street signs. They're not very distinct, which is why I didn't immediately recognize them. And then, much drier than DFW suburbs would have been. Much browner, for sure. All right, so thanks, Reldrik, for the challenge. Thanks, everybody, for watching.